Hello, my movie friends. I have returned to my channel because I recently started watching the Game of Thrones, and I'm so in love with that show that I decided I wanted to do a little mini-series about it. So I'm just going to talk about 3 episodes at a time, except for the last segment will be 4 because each season has 10 episodes. So beginning with Season 1, I'm just going to talk about 4 things. The families that we're introduced to, the costumes and the sets, some plot points, and my favorite characters. So first we have the Starks, which is made up of Eddard, sometimes called Ned, and his wife Catelyn. They have 2 girls and about 5 boys, but one of them right away you're aware is not Catelyn's natural-born son, and they're always referring to him as Ned Stark's bastard, and that is Jon Snow. Jon Snow is actually leaving the family at this point to go join the Night's Watch, which I find really, really boring. I'm not going to lie. It puts me to sleep. Next we have the Lannisters, which is made up of 2 brothers, Tyrion, who is a dwarf, and Jaime, who incidentally I feel looks exactly like Prince Charming from Shrek Part 2, and their sister, who is currently married to the king, Robert Baratheon, who used to be married to Ned Stark's sister. Also, we have the Targaryens, who are a brother-sister duo and are platinum blonde and live across the Narrow Sea. As far as costumes and sets, I feel like Winterfell, which is where the Starks are from, looks exactly like what you would expect from a medieval times kind of show. Everything just looks really old, and all the women's dresses are dirty on the bottom from walking around streets that aren't paved. Then when you get to King's Landing, which is where the Lannisters and the king live, everybody seems to be freshly showered, all the men are freshly shaved, everyone's clothes look nice, the whole city's beautiful. As far as plot points, right away we hear the characters talking about someone who has recently died, someone named Jon Arryn, and that possibly he was killed. Now previously, the Targaryen's father was king, and his son is eager to take back the throne, so in an effort to do so, he marries off his sister to a guy named Khal Drogo. And on the day that she's preparing to meet him for the first time, you see her get into this bathtub that is like steaming hot, and actually her handmaiden warns her not to get in because it's hot, and you just see her walk right in, and it doesn't seem to bother her at all, so that's kind of interesting. Also, one of the Stark children, Bran, catches Jaime and his sister involved in some incestuous lovemaking up in a tower, and Jaime pushes him from the window, sending him falling, and he ends up in a coma and paralyzed. At this point, my favorite characters are Arya Stark, and I don't even know why. She's such a little brat, but I just like her. And then Tyrion Lannister, because he is at a disadvantage because of his size, so he has to be a thinker, and he's very witty, he's always reading, and when he talks to people, he can talk circles around them, and they aren't even aware of what just happened. So that's all for this episode of Throne Talk. I'll see you next time.